What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Guys, there is a YouTube or Instagram page rather called Dose of Society. And what that particular page focuses on is, I guess, like interviews with different people on Instagram. And Ray J was one of the individuals on one of the interviews. And he was asked what could he tell his younger self, right? And I kind of want to talk about that here. I'll play that clip and then I'll come back.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
You don't gotta be cool, Ray. Sing, do your talent. Like gangsters and dudes and that you think is cool, they wanna see you elevate. So if you do Broadway, you tap, you sing, you dance, just be great. They gonna ride with you. You don't gotta be cool.
And why would you say that?
Because I wanted to be cool. So I got in trouble for no reason. I didn't listen for no reason. And I ended up here, which is good, but that's risky. I wish I would've sang more. I knew how to tap. I knew how to do all of that. All I was doing was tapping ass. And I could have been tap dancing. So instead of tapping ass all day, tap ass a little bit. But if you know how to tap dance, do that majority of the time.
And last but not least, what advice would you give to others and young people as well?
You gotta care. You gotta care about everything you do, but you gotta not give at the same time.
So guys, I want to talk about that, especially for younger black men, because I think that's what Ray J was living at that time. The black experience, the African-American male experience. And for us, being cool is important. A lot of the brothers that started, from Crips and Bloods, you'd be surprised, many of them came out of two-parent households because they wanted to be cool. So that they got into committing crimes. But now, one of the most important things that he says is he would learn how to do something like tap dancing. And, something like tap dancing is very, you have like Gregory Hines and people like that, but it's kind of like taboo in the African-American community as far as that for the most part. It used to be more of a skill in the 50s and the 60s, but it looks uncool. But he was too busy tapping behind. In other words, chasing women. Now, in the black manosphere, we make many of our conversations about women, dating women, and some of the problems that revolve around dealing with women on a day-to-day basis. But let me tell you guys this. Chasing your purpose, in my Alpha Male Strategies voice, is the best thing you can do. And we still have brothers that's in their 30s or 40s still trying to tap a lot of butt. Brothers 48, brothers 50, still on Tinder, still trying to match, and you don't have no purpose, and you spend all your time on that, and then you don't move up to your potential. When if you would have focused on your potential, you would have every kind of woman that you wanted, and you would be able to tell them no. And see, here's the situation that a lot of brothers got to understand. Many of us, the plight that we have in our current situation, some of that is because of us, because we didn't chase our dream. So because we didn't, we're paying a price. When I was in Sacramento and I was dealing with the Pookeishas and the Pooquishas and the Star Keishas, I wasn't living my purpose. And I was upset with that. I was stuck, not making a lot of money. I was stuck, not doing very well. I was stuck, right? And I wasn't focused on me. I was focused on a relationship with some woman when I wasn't really developed. I was chasing women. I was spending my mind worried about women when I should have been worrying about myself. And when I started worrying about myself, dealing with women wasn't the problem anymore. Okay? That wasn't the issue. You see? You can deal with women here and there, but now what about the industry? Do you own a part of the industry? Can you hire and fire? Because one of the most alpha male things you can have is to be in business for yourself. That's all, if you talk about alpha males, that's the most alpha thing you can do, is to write your own doors with your own self, with your own money. That's a godlike thing to be able to do. And so many men have that potential to do it. Not everybody can do it or won't do it. But because you didn't reinvest in your knowledge, because you didn't invest in yourself, because you didn't invest in your ability, in a God-given ability, you end up struggling. You end up on child support. I know brothers, man, that was cold in football, cold in basketball, just talented, just smart and bright, but they were chasing women, got girls pregnant. Now you can't leave the country. One of my buddies, he listens to almost every video, man. I'm gonna call his name. He's probably the most talented person I have ever met. And I believe, like, if he could ever come to where I am right now, you know, by far, y'all will love him. But can't leave the country. You know? Probably one of the most talented guys, especially as a creator, of all time. If he was to really have the opportunity, you know, but too busy chasing girl all the time. Dude has Hollywood potential, you know? I mean, because if I'm doing what I'm doing on YouTube, he better than me. The most talented guy I've ever probably met in my life is held back right now because of some woman he ain't even with no more. And that's for some of you young guys right now. And that's the thing, when you're 20 and 30, you know, I was talking to Brother Alpha Male Strategies about a year ago. And he was like, you know what, man, we're older, man. So, you know, our sex drive isn't like it used to be. But a lot of these young guys in your sexual prime, you know, and you're not thinking right all the time. You know, you gotta chase it. You know, for me, I'm 40. It's easier for me not to, you know, be chasing chicks and stuff like that. It's okay. I'm not really worried about it. And that's why I got the most productive in my life at age 34. That's when I turned it around. And if I would have had at least half of this productivity in my 20s, I would already be a millionaire already. And what the brother is saying is right. Black men need to focus on what they are doing. Okay? Focus on what you're doing. Focus on what brings you the most, that gives you the competitive advantage. Because it's going to take time. It's going to take effort. And a lot of these ladies that you're going to be out here dealing with, I'm going to tell you, for the most part, you're going to be fed up when you find out that a lot of them are not even going to be on your level that you would like them to be. And you're going to be fighting, trying to make them be on your level when they don't want to be on your level. It's best to be where you're supposed to be going to, do what you're going to be doing in life, working on your purpose. At that level, you're going to meet him, but you got to put your time in. Every day, I put my time in. I work every day of the year. Whether it's off camera, I'm working on projects y'all haven't seen yet, but I put the work in every single day, man. Every day. Trying to get to where I need to be. And black men got to do the same thing. Women my grandfather always told me, he said, 2 things gonna always be here, boy. First thing is water. Second thing is women. And I didn't understand that. And then I started traveling the world, man. And then you start seeing like, oh my God, like I didn't even know it was this kind of quality of women. Man, listen, I was just recently in Kenya. You know what I mean? This month I've been in Dubai, last 30 days. Dubai, I was in Uganda, Kenya, Nigeria. And if you want to talk about the quality women I was seeing in any place, man, listen, bro, get successful in life and have your pick. Okay? Be able to have your pick. Be able to do what you're supposed to do for yourself. Give yourself an opportunity to be where you need to be. Stop worrying about everything else. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again for another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.